TLO, what's poppin'? We are on kick.com. We are not live. But you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells, man. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. Right above us, this is the live channel. If you miss a live, this is where any highlights and things of that nature will be at. You know what I'm saying? We got one view on this video. You get me? You feel me? That's cool. Whatever. Got merch. And we got the Patreon. Don't forget, that's where we post things that we cannot watch on YouTube. The link to this stuff is all down in the description. It's in something called a link tree. Click that link and everything will pop up. This is Skint. Season 1, Episode 4. We started this a while ago. And this is where we left off. We left off on Episode 3. We finished Episode 3. So this is Episode 4. I believe, right?
Last week on Skint, Vernon Burgess did a runner from the big issue, putting faith in his stock of bargains.
I'm after. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. I don't think he sold nothing up in there.
11 quid each for him. It's an old print, this one here.
He set up shop at a car boot sale.
Yeah, 40p profit, better than nothing.
Vernon's pitch is Birmingham. Like any other city, if you've got money, there's plenty to spend it on. But 7 million people in Britain aren't so lucky. They have no access to bank or car credit. They're fueling a nationwide revival in pawnbroking. And all because...
they're skint.
They're skint.
It was either this one, the last Episode 3 we left off, or Episode 4.
If I don't get this pawn ticket out today, it's going to get lost. Because I've got another one to deal with next month. And another one in here with 2 rings that weigh an ounce each. 2 rings that weigh an ounce each. That's 600 quid's worth of gold.
Vernon's spending the proceeds of his car boot sale to redeem some jewellery.
The only thing that's costing me is all this bloody interest. That's what's costing me.
If he goes to go pick up his girl's rings, I've seen this one.
Busker Bob Steele hasn't worked since he sold all his instruments.
Yeah, buddy was blue. I remember he had got the gig in the pubs, but his music wasn't musicking enough.
The trick is to collect a few dog ends now and again and break them up, and that keeps the smoking habit going. Now, I smoke since I'm like 7 years old, so I'm not about to stop now.
You worried about the wrong things, my boy.
What I like are nice dry ones that fashionable middle-class people who smoke, because they leave about that long of a stub, because it's supposed to be healthy that way. It isn't actually. They've just thrown away the bit with the most flavour. Again.
I definitely didn't see this one. He need to pawn that leather jacket. My bad.
I suppose some people may see it as degrading, and I suppose arguably it is. But I think it's less degrading than walking up to a complete stranger and asking them for a cigarette.
It's not. It's not. Go up to that complete stranger and ask for that cigarette. They do that all the time in Chicago. I used to have a friend. I don't smoke funny cigarettes or anything of that nature, but my people I live with did, and we used to leave like the roaches in the back. Because we could walk out the back door and we were underneath. We were in the basement unit, so we have an ashtray, and my friend used to come there and like sift through it. I'm like, yo, you either have a severe issue or you have an issue. Like, what's going on? You all right? You need something to hold something? Like, you good?
Which seems to be the popular alternative amongst smokers who are skint these days anyway.
This is it.
That's worth, it's 20 odd grams, and it's worth about 250 quid, that one there. That one.
I think I did see this one. Or maybe it was on next time on, maybe it was that.
Cost me £40. Say £400 to £500 worth of jewellery.
Oh, these are his. Okay, not his girl.
And they give me £80, and it cost me 106. Oh, I'm glad to get back here. It's a relief that they never got lost.
Traditional pawnbrokers take mostly jewellery and give you 6 months to get it back.
Summer opening 2004. I was a child.
But the big growth area is buyback stores. They'll take nearly anything from you, but give you only 28 days to buy it back, and at a higher price. This is In-Store Direct. Manager Mary Daly is fed up.
It hasn't happened for a while, but there's a bunch of kids hanging around on Saturday. It's about 6, 7, and the police come, and I said I'd rather them be moved on. And Monday morning, when I come in, and it's all over the shutters as well.
Why do you think they've done it?
I don't know why they do it.
What the hell is that concoction you cleaning it with? What is that?
Rebels without a cause, aren't they?
Strawberry ice cream? Melted?
I'm looking for one of our regular bigger shoe riders to grab a copy off me and set me free. Number one in current.
Across the street, Vernon's selling the big issue again.
And I've lost a bit of weight, you know. I mean, I've got muscle, but I used to be a lot fatter. I mean, it's all solid muscle I've got, but I used to be a lot fatter. I lost such a lot of weight. And the cigarettes, I think, you know, you lose weight in the face a bit. Smoking all the time.
I'm having a non-smiling day today because I'm fed up.
Tell me why you're fed up.
You just smiled.
Oh, just everything. I'm fed up of coming in this shop and having to sort everything out myself. I need help.
Got to sort.
Aren't you the manager? You need an assistant manager is what you're saying.
This out with Mary now here. I nearly broke my back today carrying my bag, you know, because I got all my bargains.
It seems to be hard work when we're short-staffed. Trying to do, 100 things at once and pulled here, there and everywhere, and everybody wants you at the same time.
Hire him. Hire him.
Vernon's got stuff on buyback everywhere.
Right then, Vern. It's CD player, isn't it? Or CD?
Yeah, CD, I'll tell you.
It's 39 to get back out, Vernon.
Okay, no problem
And
there.
you've got until the 2nd of June on this, so...
When he can't afford to get things out, he usually manages to renew them for another 28 days.
He's been putting his tea on that.
It's a little pee-pee.
And I've probably got about another 8 or 10 magazines in the side of my bag, but if I don't have to do them today, I'd love to just leave them and not do it today. I've had enough of it, I have. All right, Mary.
All right then, Vernon.
See you again,
Have a good
okay.
day. See you.
Okay, folks.
See you next week.
So.
Birmingham is home to the world's largest buyback store.
Has Birmingham still got a bunch of these around?
Converters.
Cash converters. We had those in Chicagoland area too.
Customers can buy, sell, or pawn all kinds of musical equipment. It's a mecca for local DJs.
This how we be doing it. Birmingham town. Going on toward the massive.
This is MC Flavor, aka Darren Morgan. He's skint and must part company with his decks.
I've always been using cash converters for about 10 years. About 5 years back, I didn't really have a bank account then.
Yes, going on toward the massive. This how we do in the UK. Absolutely not.
Darren spent 10 years of his life in prison, mostly for drugs and car crime.
It's not until you've been incarcerated and had your freedom taken away from you and you've got to share 6x8 with somebody.
You don't get your freedom taken away from you. You offer up your freedom. That's the trade-off when you're doing crime. It's not taken from you. You give it up.
Somebody else who's breaking wind, using the toilet anytime, could break out in tears, could have some bad letter, Or you could just be a nutcase and you could be fighting him every night.
This money I need, I don't get too greedy. Just like this upon the mic I feed. Want some money, gon' cash convert, cause they the ones who are getting their money back. Like this, it's a radical track. I wanna cover like this, so when the mans don't pay back, pay back, pay back, pay back, pay back.
You trying to get a paid advertisement sponsorship?
The decks cost £900. Cash converters will give him 130.
Oh, hell no. Excuse me? No, sir. 900, 130, that's less than, what is that, like 10%? A little more than 10%?
These are built for scratching. The arm on them is mainly for so you can get your scratches in and they don't like flop off.
To buy them back will cost him £169.
All right then, mate. Not too bad, really. All right then, geez. See you later. In a bit. Bye.
The clock's ticking on the 28 days if Darren wants to get his hands on his decks again.
That is like GameStop. Did y'all have GameStop out there? Remember GameStop? You used to buy games and then go trade them back in to put money towards or cash out. Like they used to give you like, I swear you could buy a game, rip it out the wrapper, go home and play it one time, take it back the next day, buy it for like $60, take it back the next day, they're gonna offer you $10. Yeah, I mean it's out the package. It just came out yesterday, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's 23 hours old. Can't do nothing with this. Ooh. What's that? Is that fried chicken I smell on the cover? No, I can give you about $9.95. $10.25 is the best we can do. I used to hate GameStop. Oh my God. This is robbing people.
Tom Griffin's looking after his 8-year-old son.
How many of these have you had? So, right, that's enough for you for now.
Callum was excluded from school 2 months ago.
Yeah, I know you're a liar. Bugger off. Callum, don't. Get up and give me another one. Because I'm not having... Look, this is what I don't need. Come here. Come here. Where's your mum? Is this what I need out of you now? Are you going to help me or are you going to do this? Are you going to help me or are you going to do this? Well, please, come on. Don't need it. One more and that is it for now. My dad always told me to stand up for myself.
Man, hell nah. My daughter does that at 2 years old. Today, you know how many Sunny Delight? They got the little kids Sunny Delights. You know how many Sunny Delights my daughter had? In the morning before she took her nap, she had 2. She woke up, had 2 more. Then she complained and cried just like that grown child did just there. I'm like, bro, this is supposed to last us for 3 weeks. You done slammed a week's worth in one day. You know what? I'm finna hide them.
I was never really bullied at school, you know what I mean? But I got into a lot of fights, you know. But I was expelled from schools, as is my son.
And does that worry you that he's starting on the side?
Yeah. Do not want him turned out like me. In no way whatsoever.
But you're all right. I mean, you got your head screwed on.
Yeah, but he might not. And I want him sorted before it's too late.
Tom hasn't worked for 2 years. The family survives on benefits, and the 5th child is on the way.
I'd rather see him out there working, you know. He'd rather be out there doing it, I know that. Instead of sitting at home being bored.
Do you think you'd ever work?
Tara's never worked.
No.
Who's going to take me on?
Never.
No,
Never. She would never.
How can you say?
Easy.
Work to me is 24 hours with my kids, doing your best for them. I mean, you know, I'm illiterate, so I'm not going to be any good to any like big company place. Do you know what I mean? All I'd be on is like a factory work, you know, passing it along. And that, I'd rather be changing a baby's nappy all day.
Would you say it's a happy life that you've all got here?
Content. Content.
Can I just butt in a second?
Content.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me, you know.
Obviously, she birthed you.
Having a mother.
In my case.
I'm just debating, should I say it? Their kids are going to be obviously better. Because the bar is really, really low. And that's unfortunate, you know. Sometimes, you know, you're dealt a deck of cards that you can't help. 5 kids, the chances of one of them being a superstar is one, you know what I'm saying? It gotta happen. Or a lawyer or something. One of them kids gonna be woke like, damn, look at my situation. But the thing about being a kid is you don't even know you poor when you poor. You a kid, you having fun. One of your middle class or rich friends got to come over and be like, whoa, is that a chip, buddy? Whoa, no, I'm just playing.
Looking out my window, looking at the rain, nothing left but sorrow.
Bob hasn't been employed for 5 years.
That's supposed to be a jazz organ.
That's his bed?
Believe it or not.
A friend's lent him a keyboard, but he's not impressed.
And if we ran that, and I find the end of this silly homemade lead.
Damn, they down bad. When they say they skint, they really. I done paused about 1 million times. I got to get this off my chest today.
Into that.
And all of this.
The theory is it ought to work. Now, see what I mean? It's just clipping off even as though... It's almost as though we've got a power shortage, but I know we haven't.
He's powering it from a car battery, but
ingenuity.
That's not working either.
There's an old boy many years ago used to say to me, neither wise men nor fools can work without tools. And he's right. Because, I mean, it doesn't look as though I'm going to be able to work at all. There's no way I can go out with that.
Yeah, nah.
What if we lent you one of our batteries?
Thanks. Where's my glasses?
Okay. W production team.
Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac.
Darren's car tax is due for renewal.
People just do nothing.
So he's dabbling in the rag trade.
Kristen Diog, as you can see, it's been copied right down to the T. And we've got some iceberg. At the end of the day, just making a few little pound. Not really, it's only an hour or two in the day. I might have a little running about because I know you can't really make too much money when you're...
Who's this guy in the area? The guy with the designer out the back of the trunk. You know, you get fresh for school. You can't wash that stuff. You can't dry it, but you can wear it.
I'm claiming as well. Anyway, we go to one of the spots where I gotta go now and see if we can get rid of some bits. Yeah? Okay. All right.
Rhythm in the selector. Oh, man.
Xbox game of Walkman I had to pull only last week because we was Brassic again. There's another one I'm getting out in the morning now. Because otherwise I'm going to lose some of it. I don't want to lose it. I'd rather get it out and sell it off than lose it, you know. It's going to cost me a bomb to get all those out. That's what I bought when I had my money last month to an investment and to try and replace what was stolen out of here, the music centre. My CD writer. Maybe it was Brassic, so we had to pawn them.
Borassus Lent Skint. Cockney rhyming.
When are you, Brassic? Mostly at weekends, because we get paid Tuesday, so by the weekend we can all end up broke, like. But like, before I got fed up at being Brassic, that's why I tried to do things to get money.
Bob's back in business. The cameraman's battery has done the trick.
Thank you.
Hey, Bob is... Hey, you need to go try to be an engineer or something. You just got that working off a cameraman's battery?
Now he needs to make enough money to buy his own battery.
I don't know, we might be getting there. Yeah, well, considering that I'm playing a toy piano, I don't suppose it could be too bad. Might just have made the 20 quid for the battery, I think. I don't know. Looking at it.
You know what's so crazy, man? When people be putting all this mass effort into doing things, but the simplest stuff get the point across. The simplest things get you to the place where you need to be quickest. I wouldn't say, maybe not quickest, but it'll get you there. That's why I call myself one of the best editors on the platform, to show y'all that you can have editing skills like me and still, you know what I'm saying, get to where you need to be.
I know you like that top there, iceberg.
Gorgeous iceberg top, this isn't it? Yeah, iceberg history, this is still.
New shit.
Basically the history of iceberg. Hey, it's Chris, man.
How can you tell if it's real or not?
With this, to be honest.
With most arms or any arms?
With most, well, I personally would have said it's real, but it's like, and then again, what is fake and what is real?
That's what I was saying.
What? Yo, we know your whole wardrobe is fake, and it's okay. But don't try to rationalize it like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell certain fakes that are hardcore fakes. You know what I mean? No, I bought mine from Foot Locker in Birmingham.
It's these tops here I wanted to show you.
L camera angle.
The misses, these ones here.
Okay. My pocket's not feeling too deep today.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you with these and I'll get back to you.
Okay then.
And then, yeah. And
that's sweet, man. Sweet as, man, now. Sweet as.
How much would that not be
see
then?
you anyway. He's my brethren anyway, so I have to look after them anyway on the prices.
Man, he's older than me, but you know what I mean? The class was.
Nah, hell nah. I'm out here skint. I just sent up my DJ equipment. I need my money up front and now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you can't get nothing on consignment for me. Not if I'm broke.
My baby son, that's just one of the things that we do, man. Yeah, tight like tight. Double shoe.
This is Stand Broke 101.
Not no shoelaces. Shoe nuts. That was
that
correct.
Rhyme though, still,
yeah. That was correct still, but yeah, I was tripping anyway.
Yeah, but my man gets looked after. I made about what 60, 70 now, which was £30, which was owed to my other friend anyway, which I just picked up. But he most probably borrowed me that, and then I would have made 10, 15 myself. The other 20 I can use till I get the rest of the clothes done. So I should be able to just get enough money for tomorrow to tax the car.
It suck living like this, man. Cause we all been in this. I mean, I don't know if we all, but I've for sure been in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Last week, like we still in these situations, man. Like literally going out the day before to get the money for something you need the next day, like stuff.
Well, this is the top that's supposed to have the cheap batteries.
Will that size do you?
Yeah, I was thinking.
That's the smallest one we do. That's 4 ampere hour.
That's excellent. That is.
Okay.
4 amp.
4 amp hour.
Yeah, that'll do.
And those are $14.99.
Well, that's handy because I've counted out 15 quid. I'm sorry it's all in rubbish.
That's okay. We always need to change.
I'm a busker and that's the way it comes. So.
Yeah, you can come again because we always need to change.
I hope I won't need to actually. I don't like spending money in large chunks.
What's the significance of this little box thing?
I can now power the keyboard independently, the same as I did this afternoon with the one that I borrowed. I can recharge this when it's flat. I'll have to charge it up when I get home anyway, and then I can work. Thanks.
For $14, that's a lick.
Thanks a lot, my friend. I appreciate you.
Look like a motorcycle battery. It's a scooter shop, right?
Help. Have a good day. Great.
day for the Griffins. They're trying to get Callum into a new school.
His bad self.
So, Tom, what's actually going to happen in this meeting, as far as you know?
Well, really, I don't know, but hopefully we're going to decide whether he's going to the school or not, and if not, find a school for him to go to. Yeah, that's why we're going through this process. We know he's got behavioural difficulties, he's got problems, but having all children in their own different ways.
Is it too much for you to cope with at home? Do you feel like it's not yours?
It's a stress. No, it is our responsibility, he's our son, but I'd rather him in full-time education. It's better for him and better for us. It allows me freedom to go and try and get myself work and get us all working together again as a family unit. And mother freedom to move around with a child and do what she's got to do. You know, we just don't need the added stress.
Want him in there, man?
Mum.
Good luck.
Right.
We need
See you
it.
in a bit.
Wait for you.
All right.
See you in a
Shouldn't be
bit,
too
yeah.
long. Right.
No, I usually pay 49p for one single yoghurt. When he moans and says, I've got one yoghurt, Dad, because he likes a fruit corner. But they're 49 pence. Now, that's one yoghurt you get for 49p. Now, I've got 4 yoghurts there for 29p. You know.
Make sure it ain't expired. Well, you know, expiration is just a suggestion, but you know, yogurt is made out of like bacteria, so you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Some eggs will be a good thing because we can do egg sandwiches. And I've got some beans. How much of them here are? 50 pence. Well, this is there in the shop. You sometimes pay over £1 for a box of eggs now, isn't there? So let's see what that comes to so far. 33. 1, 2, 3. 360. 360.
I ain't never had to do this. Never. What did I? Never. To stop in the middle of the grocery store and count it out? I'm not, like, I ain't never been this, like this rough. Not looking down on them, but you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Just over a £5 so far. Well, I reckon that'd come easily over to a tenner in a shop, usually. I haven't got a lot of stuff there, but in a shop, you pay the same or less, and you're paying a tenner, mate. So now we've got some things for tonight. Well, I'm looking to earn £20 now. It could take a couple of hours. I just hope it don't rain now, Lord, because that will mess me up now. If it rains now, I'll be lucky if I make his pocket money or get the electric.
What did they say to you in there? Do you remember? No. Don't remember anything?
You ain't get off in there?
Told you it's a fresh start, didn't they? And you got to grow up and do your work.
Oh, he did. Congratulations.
No running out.
To me, man, no offense, man. My bad. I'm gonna rewind it. Let me rewind it. To me, there'll never be another show like Benefit Street that y'all can put me on to. Benefit Street was the one of the best, like here's a look into our lives. Like, it was one of the best.
What did they say to you in there? Do you remember? No. Don't remember anything?
Told you it's a fresh start, didn't they? And you got to grow up and do your work. No running out.
Miss Jade said you've only got one chance and nobody else will have you. Didn't she?
So come on, you're going to do it, ain't you?
You're going to make a fresh start. Tell them you're going to make a fresh start.
And grow up.
When you turn 8,
do
what's
your
going to
work.
happen?
Aye.
I've got to try and do this today. As I say, I know the electric, got no electric. And his pocket money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18. Now, I'm going to have to do all those books. I'm going to have to do it all. I'm going to have to stop here. It might take me 2 hours, or it might take me to bloody 9 o'clock tonight. But like, these books have got to go. Like, I've got to get rid of these. And like, the street is pretty dead now. Just hope I meet some of my regulars.
Yes, you. This week's company, no props off. Yes, you. Yes, you, ladies.
I remember I used to I used to see people doing that all the time in the city, man, until they got rid of newspapers. Like, everything's digital now, so now you can't even do that no more.
This is 1/3 of a cabinet that came out of the beauty shop next door. He's just redesigning his interior.
Bob's latest scheme, transport for his busking kit.
Suppose we need to know how well that lines up, don't we? Before we can decide on that.
Look at them. Look at this. Ingenuity at its finest. I'm telling you. You might be in the wrong field, buddy.
Oh, I hate this bloody spanner.
Vernon flogged all his magazines,
Oh, good for him.
but the pressure just goes on.
And all I want is a washing machine there for me and my son. So I don't have the problem of sticking all clothes in the bathroom. 2 and 3 in the morning I had to wash. Look, again last night I washed clothes at 1:30 in the morning. I was exhausted and had to wash clothes and bang them in the dryer.
How much are washing machines now?
Say £300 and £400 or something. I'm not going to find £300 and £400 when I'm struggling to live and struggling to just get by. Struggling like on the breadline.
God.
Get ready.
Darren needs £169 to get his decks back, so now he's going into double glazing.
Smile, man.
He's doing a double what? Whoa. Pause. Wait, did he just... He ain't say that.
To get his decks back, so now he's going into double glazing.
Smile, man. People in the back. People just all hard faces. Like they ain't gonna make no dough today.
As usual, he's the MC.
Small pens up in the top of that thing. We'll do all around by here and so far down here and see what's down there, and then we'll come back up here and meet by here or something. Bye.
Bye. Come on. So Darren, do you want to sort of explain to us what this job sort of means to you financially?
Oh, well, really financially, it could be a great help, because obviously for one, I won't have to keep going down the door office, and you know, I can start providing for myself and pay off bills and have money weekly on a weekly basis, cash in hand.
This is the new scam. Get ready.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Just in the area. Don't know if you've seen this madman on TV.
Yeah.
Just represent our company. The council?
Yeah.
I just seen you bought a nice little door.
Yeah.
I thought you might be halfway into buying your own house. You council? Private? Okay, thanks. And you buy one and get one free. So basically, we're giving away the windows. As you know, in life, everything just takes time and it's got to take its course. And if you're not willing to help yourself, then, well, you're just going to always be stuck in that Twilight Zone.
You're right.
So,
you're not wrong.
If you want to get on in this world, you got to work hard.
It's the end of Callum's first day back at school.
How was it, Callum? Now, talk to me.
Had a good day, didn't you? And as long as you're a good boy, and when I phone the teacher later, you'll be in all next week. Well, not all next week, all day next Wednesday.
Did you make any friends?
Aye?
And I'm going to be good every day.
That's good. That's what we want to hear, innit? Aye? Otherwise, you're getting somewhere to All right. Aye?
Okay.
What did you do then, Callum?
I'd done all of my work. Guess what?
What?
It was hard work.
But did you try?
I done it all right.
Good. That's what we want. I knew you could do it. Just being bloody stupid. Kick you up the ass, go on.
Yeah, it's coming the big day today. Get the decks out today. We'll probably keep them out for a bit now.
I'm glad he got that money to get his stuff back, man. He be doing what he got to do, this guy. He been in jail, so he know what real rock bottom is.
It's 169 now, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, mate. Proper.
Darren's done it.
You know?
A day later, and his decks would have been put up for sale.
At least I can just keep these out now. It's just one big thing out of the way. The team. Okay, mate. Cheers, bro. This is the one, man. And change too.
And you
know? Respect. Safe.
Okay. Said I need my change.
Good doing business? Yeah? I'll see you soon. Wicked. Safe, man.
I need some money, I need some dough. When I'm going to cash converter, them are the ones that give me my dough. Give me my money, I just put something down and they're holding it, you know.
Oh, right.
What did he just build? A box bicycle? What is?
The major problem's been drilling through the chassis there, because this thing, I mean, it's cheap and nasty, and it whatever you do, the handle revolves. So when you
is that for fishing?
When you're drilling, you like that all the time.
You had a few options for that though, because you could have bought a. Tell me about the options. You could have bought a 14 quid electric one.
Yeah, I could have bought an electric drill. I think $14.99 or something, 15 quid, which would have been great. But then I would have been completely skint, and I still had no means of cutting anything.
We got to see how this works. How we got? Okay.
Well, this is washing, yeah? Or worse, yeah?
Yeah.
It all has to get done by hand, yeah? And I can't even afford the bastard washing powder and all it, yeah?
For Vernon, being skint is taking its toll.
This is all wet, which I've washed. But like, some of the stains won't come out with washing up liquid. And all I have to use is washing up liquid, Sunsilk if I can't afford the powder.
Yeah, I've been through this. We've all done this. You gotta wash some things in the kitchen sink before. Socks, t-shirts.
For 3 quid a box and shit. But I have to get all this done, washed out, under there, every fucking 7 nights a week. And if I had a washing machine, I could have just banged that lot in there, 10 minutes, it'd be done. And that's what everybody else does. Oh, I think it's really shit.
Do you ever pause for things and just think about it all and just...
Yeah, I do, yeah. But like, do you f***ing head in, mate? Bastards.
Who? Is this it? Oh, he built a thing that goes on the back of the bike.
Confidence is...
Like a little trailer to haul. Okay.
Oh, it's fairly high.
I don't know what I thought he said before. You might as well make them for a living and try to sell them. This is hands down the best thing I've seen him do in 4 episodes. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post. I'm gone.